Welcome back to AM Northwest. Our next guest thinks every holiday menu needs something local and refreshing. And he says chicories fit that bill. We welcome back produce expert Josh Alsberg. Great to see you again, Josh.
You too, Helen. Good morning.
Good morning. These look so stunning. So these are all versions of chicories? Is that what you're...
Yes, and most folks know chicory as radicchio.
Okay.
So, and radicchio, yes, radicchio has become more than just the red, round radicchio that folks are used to in the store.
Yeah.
So a number of years ago, some of the local farmers went to Italy with Oregon State University, and
because don't most radicchios come from Italian seed?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. So a lot of these different varieties and they're all from Italy originally. Each region has their own version of chicory, of radicchio.
Oh.
So you have the Treviso region, you have the...
Like wine.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes, and it's a very big deal over in Italy. And
Yeah.
so the interesting thing too is because we're close to the 45th parallel here in the Portland area, a lot of the farms in Italy are also close to the 45th parallel. So there's some symbiotic relationship in the growing regions.
So now
as well.
we have local farmers who are growing radicchio.
All different kinds of radicchio from all the different sub-regions over there. And you know, it's again, you have the red, but you also have the different speckled versions like the Castelfranco over here.
Beautiful.
So this one has an open floret, and then the one over on the other end here is called Lucia. It's also called Variegata. This is also has a lot of speckles to it. You know, slightly different variations of bitter.
Yeah, I was gonna say bitter because it is bitter.
Bitter is better.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
It's good for you. It's good for your heart.
Okay.
And the nice thing about the bitter leaf is that you can add big, bold flavors to it. Big, salty flavors.
Okay. So
sweet.
give me an example of what would you say, how to use them?
Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of a salad here to
Okay.
taste. So we're going to dress it up a little bit. So this salad here, not sure it's TV ready, but it's got some of the pink Rosalba radicchio here, as well as some of the other different ones underneath here. We've got the Castelfranco and the Treviso here. We threw a little Asian pear with some walnuts and blue cheese, so you get the walnuts give the umami, the blue cheese gives that really nice salty, and also some of the umami as well, and some sweetness from the Asian pear. So we're gonna test this out.
All right,
and
sounds
see,
good to me.
See how good of a salad
And
maker I am.
while you're doing that, you often suggest like soaking it in salt water.
Right. So salt and ice water for about 20 minutes or so, and that'll cut some of the bitter out.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to.
I'm gonna try this.
Yeah, I didn't want to stir that in. I'm gonna let you do that there.
Okay.
And that so that helps reduce the amount of bitter. But you know, again, for those who like bitter flavors, this is really wonderful, and especially if you like big flavors. So you got to get a little bit.
That's really good.
Yeah, you got to get a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah. That's really good.
And this is something that I do not every morning, but like probably 4 or 5 mornings a week. I'll make a big breakfast salad, and so I throw, and especially this time of year, and you can do frisée, you can do escarole, which everybody knows is like the Italian wedding soup.
Oh,
green.
okay.
And a lot of people mistake that for lettuce as well. Yeah, but it's such a great time to.
Tell me about this guy.
So this is frisée.
Okay.
Other folks know it as an endive.
Right.
And it's very frilly. This is great for dips and for salad making as well. And by the way, it's not all just raw. You can grill some of the radicchios as well. I usually recommend the round red radicchio or the red Treviso over there. You just cut it in half.
Okay.
Yeah, throw it on the grill, and you can either do it on your outside grill if you want to, or you can do it in the oven for about 15 minutes. Throw some olive oil on it, and it'll crisp up really nicely, and then you chop it up.
Oh.
You know, and one of the other things you can do if you're making a squash, cut the squash, scoop that out, and so you've got some sweetness for the squash, the radicchio, and then find something salty like capers to go along with that. Oh
yeah. Also, you recommended what was it? Some what do you put in a Caesar salad?
Anchovies.
Anchovies.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Anything that's really good and salty. You know, the other thing that goes really well are the little satsumas.
Oh, yes, love those.
Yeah, so satsumas, they give the sweet and the sour, and they go well with the radicchios as well.
And I understand that radicchios are big. Chefs really do love radicchios.
You're going to find them on a lot of local menus these days because a lot of the local chefs are trying to work with the farms directly.
Sure.
And instead of getting lettuce from like Arizona or Mexico, I think most of the chefs, the top chefs in Portland would prefer to work farm direct.
Yeah.
And we can find a way to reduce the bitter for those who don't like the bitter.
Did you mention this?
This is called puntarel, and it is so unique. So this guy here has these fun little, pull it out there, has these fun little fingers. And what you do is you snap the fingers off like this. And there's a tool that we have at the store, and you'll be able to find it. I think there's some Italian specialty places that carry it too. It's called a puntarel cutter tool. And it's
very specific.
It is. Well, it's pretty much what it's for. And, and it's got wires that go like this, and then you push the puntarel fingers through.
Okay.
And
it kind of peels it a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. Okay. It comes in these little thin strips, and then, I mean, you can also take a knife and just chop it up as well.
Gotcha.
And then you soak this in your ice salt bath, and then get yourself some anchovy, mash up the anchovy, throw a little olive oil in there, squeeze some lemon in there, and then toss your puntarel in there, and you've got a really nice salad.
Yeah. Oh my God, Josh, great ideas. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Check out your local farmers market.
One last thing.
You okay?
Belgian endive.
All
This is great as a substitute for crackers. You just peel off a leaf like that.
Dip it.
Dip it.
Got it. There you go.
Crunch it.
There you go.
You're all
Happy
set.
holidays, Josh. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest.